Never caught in the moment, on my toes for the right now. My nigga, I'm focused, never follow the crowd. Let me throw on my crown. And motherfucker, you address me as such, cause I'm king. And put respect on my name like Brian Williams, And if you lucky, might have mercy, just might keep your neck. Cause heads roll for less. If playing me is your goal, I'm Shaquille at the net. Niggas know I'm a problem, cat of hope on my chest, yeah. Look, I was tired of playing Clark Kent, hiding my potential, knowing that I was God sent, knew that I was different when nobody saw my vision, put that work in myself and then ran ahead of the competition.
What up, what up, what up, baby? You already know who it is. It is the one and only Mr. Vega, the Messiah, holding it down for honest assholes. Welcome to another edition of Make Wrestling Great Again. Yes, you already know what it is, baby. I'm out here putting it down. Just killed another media fest. Shout out to everyone that came out because we did the damn thing. But anyway, as we are getting close, you hear me, close to WrestleMania 42. Man, almost there. Almost there. And I'm trying to figure out if I'm excited or not, or if I don't know. I really don't know how to feel, man. It's like when I see certain promos and certain matches that have potential, it's just part of me just not really too hyped, which is why I came up with tonight's episode. You know what I'm saying? Make wrestling great again. WrestleMania 42. Hype train or just a slow ride? Trying to tell y'all, man, I'm just not excited, bro. I really don't know what to expect because it's like Triple H did such a shitty job in 2025 on things, so I'm starting to have fucking PTSD when it comes to WrestleMania and wrestling in general, preferably WWE. I really don't fuck with AEW, but it's just it is what it is. But again, I'm just not too excited at what's going on. So we're gonna talk about a little bit tonight, but not too much. I don't want to keep too much. I don't want to keep too much of y'all in here because I know the wrestling community is very limited, but there is a lot of people out there that fuck with me on this wrestling shit. Shout out to my brother Big Nizzle. I'm waiting for bro to come through and bless his presence on Make Wrestling Great Again. So let's get up in this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So what's been going on? Let's start with the tag team division. All right, let's talk about it. The tag team division has been very fucking lackluster for a very long time, Once upon a time, it was popping, but I feel like when certain individuals that they take the titles away, I feel like just put the titles on the wrong people. Like when they first separated the World Tag Team titles and the WWE Tag Team titles, I was all for it. Like them unifying the titles was fucking stupid because it's too many wrestlers, it's two brands, so it's only right to have two separate tag team titles for two different brands. But the Raw Tag Team titles have the Raw Championship, which is the World Tag Team titles, really hasn't been good, bro. It's been pretty shitty. I really felt like they haven't been anything since who can I say was the last good champions since they separated it. I wasn't really feeling R-Truth and Miz might have been the last tag team champions that I really appreciated. I really liked them being champions. I feel like them when it got back to the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and JD, it was just terrible, bro. Like they got potential. The tag team division has potential to really be good because I feel like the women's tag team titles have really been good, especially since Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss won them because those are two top champions, both world women champions, and they're both at the part of their career where they're the veterans of the women's block. It's a whole new wave of women. So them putting those titles on them was really good, and they feuded with some dope tag team people. Now I feel like they need to do the same thing with the tag team titles. Like take some of your top guys on Raw and put them in a tag team together and let them dominate the scene. Like WWE has a history of the most random people coming together and have dominant tag teams. Like you put Randy Orton and Edge together and they dominated. They were both at the top of their game. They were both former world champions, so it was only right to put them in a division, and it elevated them. That's what they might want to do, because I don't know what the fuck they're doing with LA Knight. Like I really don't know what this dude. I don't know what they're doing. So if they're not gonna put a fucking world title on him anytime soon, or at least attempt to put like the Intercontinental something, because I can see him having the Intercontinental champion, but at the same time, he's just really popular, bro. They need to do something with him. So put him with another top star on Raw, and they can just have a nice tag team title with somebody, or if not, just put a title on LA Knight, bro. Like I want to talk more about LA Knight later, but this tag team division needs some shit, because I'm not feeling the Usos tag team title run this time. I'm not, because I feel like they're at a point in their career where they don't have to be in the tag team division anymore. Especially Jey Uso. Jey Uso, oh my goodness. It's like his singles run, y'all really shitted on him. He had his Intercontinental title run was terrible. His World Heavyweight title run was terrible. They really did him shitty. So I'm just not feeling them in the tag team division. And get the Usos out. WWE tag team titles on SmackDown. Putting them on Damian Priest and R-Truth, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with Damian over there. I feel like since Damian's went to SmackDown, he really hasn't been doing. They really haven't been doing no justice with him. Like I like the whole feud he had with Aleister Black, but I don't know. I feel like this dude. I put the world title on him. It was his world title run was okay, but I think they should have put that title on him when he wasn't with the Judgment Day. I think if he'd had a solo run as world champion, it'd have been better, because he was already starting to build a fan base towards the end of his Judgment Day run, which I felt like if anything, Finn Balor should have beat him for that title, and then Damian could have eventually won it back. Because I still feel like putting the belt on Damian, it was too early. I felt like he wasn't ready. I felt like they should have just waited until he later down the line. I felt like they should have waited for to put the world title on, because it wasn't that long. I felt like all that time Gunther should have happened. Gunther should have had a big run. Like when he won that motherfucker at SummerSlam, like I'm glad they took it off Damian, but I felt before that Gunther was the one that should have won that Money in the Bank, and then him cashing in as Zeth 2 years ago, and then he would have had a dope run as world champion, because Gunther is dope. I fuck with Gunther. You feel me? So I don't know where he's at for the I don't know where he's at for the fucking for WrestleMania. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. I don't know if they're gonna bring AJ Styles out of retirement, but supposedly they want him to fight. I don't know. I really don't know. But again, hype train a slow ride. What's really going on with WrestleMania this year? WrestleMania 42. Now, Solo Sequoia, they lost the tag team titles to Damian Priest and R-Truth. But what is really going on with his version? I call his version. I don't even know what the fuck the MFT, MTL, whatever the fuck. I just say his version of the Bloodline. What are they gonna do at this point, bro? Like seriously, what are they gonna do? I feel like Solo Sequoia. When he lost to the Roman Reigns, the Ulafal, I felt like his Bloodline version should have been dismantled right then and there, and he should have been in the tag team with somebody from that stable. And out of all the motherfuckers, it could have been with anybody. All right. I think somebody like Solo Sequoia teamed with one of his Tongans or Samoan people, he could have helped bring the tag team title back because the Usos have a reputation for bringing the tag team division out. So I think they need to do the same shit. They should have did the same shit with Solo Sikoa. Put him in the tag team division with somebody and let them dominate that shit. Let them be heels and dominate that shit. That's the only thing I can see with him right now because his version of the bloodline is just shitty. So they need to just get rid of that shit. Same thing with the Judgment Day. Get rid of the fucking Judgment Day. Now Rhea Ripley and Jade. A lot of people are hating on that, but I really want to see it. You got two buff ass bitches that's finna get it in, finna get it popping. Only difference is Jade really can't wrestle. Rhea can. Some people say Rhea just can't cut promos, which I feel like is some bullshit because she's cutting promos with that mommy and all that. It's been for years. Now, she's still strong, but she doesn't look as big as she used to. So that's why, but people don't get it twisted. Rhea is still that bitch. And right now, this is the time to use her because right now she is one of the most popular people in her era, along with Liv, along with Roxy. Some of these females I don't know, but some of these females I do know, and I know Liv right now, and the faces is Rhea, Liv, Roxy, and their tag team division, the women's tag team division is cool, but they need to get it popping with the women's United States title, and I love what they're doing with the women's Intercontinental title. You got two OGs, basically from the same era. Becky came later than AJ because AJ Lee came in the game in 2012, 2011. So AJ's an OG now. So I love what they're doing with the Intercontinental Championship because that's going to bring some prestige back. You got two top grade A female wrestlers and they're feuding over that title. I love it. So we're going to keep that going. They're doing something good with that title for WrestleMania. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with the women's United States title. I keep forgetting that title exists. So I don't know what they're doing. Now, guys like Trick, I don't know what they're going to do with him. I really feel like, I really feel like they need to put him in the feud with Melo over that United States Championship. Both them motherfuckers can really bring that title back to some prestige, because we need it, bro. Melo's doing his shit, don't get me wrong, but he needs that one dope feud, and they had a feud in NXT. So now on the majors, they will kill with that shit, bro. Y'all really need WWE stop bullshit. Do something with Trick. Do something with Trick and Melo. But now make Trick as the heel and put Melo as the face because in NXT, Melo was the heel and Trick was the face. But now Trick can play. Trick Williams can play the fuck out of a heel. And I love it. And Melo's doing real good as a face. So they need to go ahead and run that. Intercontinental title. I don't know what they're doing with Dominic Mysterio, but they need to go ahead and put a feud with him and Finn. Finn needs to win that Intercontinental title and bring some prestige back and let him build that shit back up. And then later on this year, throw a world title on him. It's time. It's time. Okay? Y'all making him a face again, too? It's time. Now, where are we going to go now? Sami Zayn, LA Knight. I don't know. I feel like at this point, Sami, they're screwing you over. I really think they need to just turn him as a heel. I said this already, turn him a heel. Make him do it either the night after WrestleMania or whatever. LA Knight, I need to put him in like he needs to be in like a serious ass feud. A serious ass feud. To where it's so serious to where he's already a face, bro. So put him in a serious ass feud to where he gotta get grimy and rugged but still be the face. and build that momentum up, and then y'all can make him a world champion by this summer or whatever. But y'all need to put some more. Y'all need to put him in like a serious feud. Tired of this shit that they're doing with the Vision, bro. Like seriously. So put him in something serious. Now, what else do we got? Brock motherfucking Lesnar. Yes, Suplex City, bitch. What are we talking about here? Brock Lesnar is 48, 47, 48, and this dude is still a motherfucking beast, bro. Still a beast. I love this shit. I love it. I don't think they're gonna give him any more world title runs. It's kind of pointless at this point. Um, so him wrestling certain guys like OBA, ooh, OBA, OBA, that guy right there, big guy, big guy, perfect young dude. He's like I think he's like 27, 28. And for him to get in the ring, he's big. First of all, this dude is big. He's bigger than Lesnar. So for them, and he's been laying Lesnar flat the past 2 weeks. I love what they've been doing. I love the shit because this dude got potential, man. Like I said, he got potential, but I don't know what they're gonna do with him. I don't know if they're gonna build all this up and then he lose at WrestleMania. Because if he loses at WrestleMania, I don't know him dropping Lesnar the past few weeks, but him losing at WrestleMania, I can see it happen because at this point of his career, it's about getting in the ring with Lesnar and surviving Lesnar. If you can survive Lesnar, that's gonna do a lot for your career. Even so, if you lose, you technically you win because by you beating in the ring with Lesnar, now everybody in that locker room gonna know you a problem. So if OBA loses at WrestleMania, I won't be mad. But if he wins, y'all gonna have to really have to do something good with him, man. Like, cause him beating Brock Lesnar, it has to do something good for his career. So you might want to think about that, WWE, if y'all want to let him win. I don't know, man. What else we got? Seth Rollins is still supposedly hurt. Um, besides him having beef with the Vision, stomping out stomping out Paul Heyman, and now Paul Heyman getting him arrested this week on Raw. I don't know what they're gonna do with Seth. Is he still really hurt, or is this scripted? I don't know. But if he's not hurt, who the hell can we really see him to face at this point? What? Braun Breaker's still hurt. Bronson Reed is hurt. Like, who can Seth face at this point? He obviously can't fucking face Paul Heyman. So who will Paul Heyman put him up against for WrestleMania being this close? Where do they put Seth? Where do they put Seth Rollins? One of y'all top guys, but y'all don't know what to do with him because, sorry, bro's always getting hurt. But that's because he carries that motherfucking brand like it's nothing. So where do we stand? Where do we stand with Seth Rollins this year for WrestleMania 42? AI clip that. But we just need to know like what's gonna happen because we're back in Vegas. Triple H, you left a bad taste in my mouth like hairy pussy, and I'm not feeling this shit. Okay, so we need to see what's up, man. I don't know. Now, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Like I said, I'm feeling that. I'm really am feeling that. And we couldn't go into WrestleMania having two faces, like a baby face. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton. See, Randy Orton's been a heel his whole life. And most of his reigns have been as a heel. But again, can y'all just imagine what if Cody Rhodes was acting like he was going to shake Randy Orton's hand, but then he kicked him in the nuts right then and there. Everybody's already starting to treat Cody Rhodes like the new Cena. He's starting to have some people booing, starting to have some people cheering. That's what I'm saying. Wrestling fans are diabolical. But again, what do we do at this point? Do we look forward to Randy continuing to be a heel? What's going to happen with Cody if he wins? Will he officially turn into John Cena? He's going to get booed for the rest of his career? I hope not. I fuck with Cody. I'm so proud of Cody Rhodes, man. That's why he don't get enough credit. But him being healed and having Orton as a face would have been good. And just imagine if Cody was a heel and Randy would have beat him and got his 15. Then the very next motherfucking night, Randy Orton dropped that fucking title. Either back to him or returning somebody, Kevin Owens. Randy Orton could have still been a face, but Kevin Owens could have came back as a heel. And they renew they feud, but this time Randy Orton's the champion. The face. Kevin Owens is the heel, and he beats Randy. Because Randy got his 15 at WrestleMania as face. He didn't have, at this point, Randy Orton don't need a long run as champion. I don't know. I don't want to know who the hell he was on the phone talking to. I don't know. A lot of people saying it's Ted DiBiase. A lot of people saying it's Kevin Owens. You don't know. I really don't know. We'll see how that outcome is. Last but certainly not least, Roman Reigns and CM Punk. This shit it's been off and on with me, bro. Because I gotta be honest with you, since this promo started, CM Punk has been cooking Roman's ass, bro. Last week might have been the best Roman Reigns has done. You know, talking about he's old, even though that shit was kind of like stupid because Roman Reigns is only 7 years younger than than CM Punk. You know, Roman is 40 years old and CM Punk is 47. So not much of a difference. Now, if the nigga would have been 57, it would have been a different story. But Roman and CM Punk wrestles 10 times better than Roman. So it doesn't matter. But I don't know about, like I said, I'm still not feeling this feud. I don't know what the outcome is because I feel like Roman winning at WrestleMania at this point would pretty much, I don't know. I'm not feeling that because, like, bro, this will be his third WrestleMania of losing. So I don't see if this will be his third WrestleMania if he loses because he lost last year and he lost at WrestleMania 40. So at this point, giving him a third WrestleMania loss ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. For 5 years you've been headlining, and out of them 5 you were champion 4. Like, you can't keep giving this dude the praise. Like, CM Punk winning at WrestleMania would be the perfect thing to do because CM Punk he's never defended his title at WrestleMania 1 main event. He's defended the WWE title back in 2012 against Chris Jericho. We got to keep it 100. Nobody cared about that fucking match. It was best versus best, but nobody gave a fuck about that match because that's the same night that had Rock and John Cena for the first time, and Triple H and Undertaker in the Hell in the Cell, the end of an era. So nobody gave a damn about CM Punk facing Chris Jericho for the WWE title that night because, he's the champion and it wasn't the main event. So this right here would be perfect. And I feel like this will be the time to turn CM Punk heel because I love CM Punk as a heel, bro. It's just he didn't master becoming such a he may be a ruthless face, bro. He's on his Stone Cold shit because no matter he's a baby face, but he was a tough son of a bitch. CM Punk is a face, but he's an arrogant, below the belt hitting type son of a bitch, and that's the type of dude you want as a baby face. So I'm loving his world heavyweight title run. You know what I'm saying? He's faced a lot of people from Finn since he's been champion, from Finn Balor to the Uso. I mean to Jey Uso. He's defended it against who else he's defended against? If I'm not mistaken. What was that? Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. So CM Punk is I'm feeling his run, but now I feel like since he's an OG, if y'all want to turn him heel, I would be all for it. So, but anyway, this has been my take on WrestleMania 42 as we continue the road. I don't know. Is it a slow ride or is it a hype train? You let me know. I'll jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think when the episode drops, because I'm going to keep this going. Again, I want to thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for supporting me. I'm loving Make Wrestling Great Again because I feel like I can talk about all my shit about wrestling because y'all know how much I love wrestling, preferably WWE. So again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in with me. Thank you, thank you. Live streaming Thursdays, 7 p.m. Y'all already know who it is. It's Mr. Vega the Messiah holding it down for Honest Assholes. I want to thank y'all. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. I'm out.